if you're watching the replay, and you're happy. It's been almost 2 months since I've been live. So, I just wanted to pop in and say hey to my peeps. I hope everybody's well. I've missed everyone so much. So, yeah, happy to be here with you today on this Thursday, August 20th, 2026. Hope everybody's doing absolutely fabulous. I'm feeling good, doing amazing after being sick for about 2 weeks. So, yeah, let's get Yappy in place here. So, just waiting to see who's going to pop in. Who's going to pop in and say hey to Lexi and Yappy. We got a new beautiful pink butterfly representing, new beginnings. And we've got Mommy right here. She's still floating around with us. So, hey there, my Tiff, my love. Happy Thursday. Happy, thankful, thoughtful, thriving Thursday. How are you, my love? It's so good to see you. It's so good to be back after a month and a half of not being live. But, I've been here every day. Okay, honey. Oh, yes. Hi, my P and Q, my love. Have a good meeting, Tiff. How are you doing, P and Q, my darling? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well and you're feeling good. I'm feeling better. I'm still not 100%, but, we're on the mend. I was up a lot last night. My stomach just hasn't gotten back. It just hasn't. P and Q says, hey, Tiff. Tiff is headed to a meeting, P and Q, so she may not be able to respond. But yes, it's so good to see you, honey. I hope all is well with you. Everything is good here otherwise. I'm just happy to be back. I figured I'd pop in today. I don't know what my live stream schedule is going to look like. I don't know if I'm going to be going live every single day. I don't know. But I figured I'd pop in. I didn't tell anybody that I was going live today. And so, we may not have that many people show up here today, but, yeah. I see a lot of people in here watching, just passing through. Give me a like, everybody watching and passing through. I would appreciate it. My name is Lexi. This is Yappy. Come holla at your girl. Ah, thank you, P and Q. Yes, it's taking, I know you know that feeling. It's taking so much time. It really is. Bethana, how you doing, honey? Nice to see you. So good to see you. So yeah, it's you know, anything that has to do with our gut health and stomach and everything, it's so hard sometimes to come back from, especially when we're older. Now that I hit the big 62, I can't bounce back like I used to. And I know that I can't eat things like I used to. And I can no longer eat food in the streets like I cannot, which is unfortunate because I love eating out. But I have to really prepare whole foods for myself and know what's going in those foods to help my gut, to help me. Thank you, Tiff, my love. P and Q said, hey, Bethana. Ah, you're doing good. Thank you for the hug. I appreciate it. I'm sending one back to you, too. Thank you so much. Yes, you can't bounce like you used to. No, no, P and Q, me neither. I just can't. I just can't. Yeah, I can't bounce back anymore. It's just, it's hard. It really is. My Uncle Charles, God rest his soul, he would not eat out, and he's like, no, can't do that. And as a kid, you don't know. It's like, why can't we eat out? And he's like, because we can't. And he always cooked, and he was a oh my God, he used to make the most amazing dishes, and so did my dad. And my dad was a chef, and he cooked amazing. And but I always wanted to be out. When you're kids, you want to eat out. You want that McDonald's and you want all the things, right? But as kids, we have cast iron stomachs, not as adults. And our bodies are changing. There's my little Albert. Hi, Albert. I love you, honey. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you back in school yet? Has school started? So yeah, it's just Bethana says, "Hey, P and Q." Oh, look at Michelle. Ah! Thank you, Michelle. Oh, it's so good to see you too, honey. I'm sending you love back and big hugs, big hugs. Yeah, I had to take some time off. I needed some time for my mental health. I needed some time just to regroup. And it was my birthday, and so I needed time for that. So yeah, and time to spend time with Zoe. She had vacation, and I wanted to be with her. Although her whole vacation, I was sick. I was in bed. I did not get out of my bed for 5 days straight. So yeah, I think that was God and my spirit and guides and angels and saints saying, you need to sit down and relax. And so that's what I did. So yes. Ah. P and Q says hi to you, little Albert, and hi, Michelle. So yeah. So what's everybody doing today? Is anybody at work? I know Tiff is at work. There goes my sunshine. Hello. Oh my days. Oh my days. It's been so long, I know. How are you doing, Lunas, my love? How is everything going over there in your neck of the woods? How was your summer vacation? What's been going on with you? Yeah, Yappy and I had to take some time off. We did. We did. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad that everybody's just popping in to say hey. I'm so happy to see everybody. I've missed you all so much. So much. I talk about you all ad nauseum. And Zoe's like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, mommy. Ah. P and Q says, hey, Lunas. Oh, you been good? Oh, school just started back up today. Oh, wow. It was really boring. Oh, my God. Tiff. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Tiff, my love. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so happy to see you, Aswin. Tiff, you're amazing. You really are. You're going to make me turn into a waterhead on this live stream. I haven't been here for a year and a half, and now I'm already boo-hooing on the live. Yes, W's for Tiff. Tiff is amazing. She's an amazing person, an amazing content creator, and you all should go over. She talks all about YouTube and tells us what to do. So, I know. Oh, Tip 6. I know. Oh, for my birthday. Thank you, honey. It doesn't. I try to do things like that too, and it just doesn't let you. I don't know why. Thank you, Tiff. I appreciate you. I thank you so much, honey. Thank you, Aswin. Thank you so much. Ah, Albert P and Q is a lady. She's a lady. Yes. Yeah. Whoop, whoop for Tiff. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. I mean, Tiff is just a sweetie. And we started almost the same time. She started maybe like 10 days after me, I think. Yeah. And when I first came to YouTube January 5th, 2025, and after that, Tiff started. And I was watching her content constantly. And I'm like, I love this lady so much. She was like a rock star. And then I saw her in a live stream. And I'm like, oh my God, I've been watching you and I just love you. And, she's been here ever since. She's just very, very sweet. Very sweet. And I'm so grateful. I appreciate that. Tiff says, hey, everyone. So, yes, Luna says, whoop, whoop. Yes. So, thank you, Tiff, honey. I appreciate that. I truly do. I truly do. I do. It's amazing. So, yes. Lunas gave stars. Yes. And says, hey, Tiff. Yes. Tiff said, pleased to meet you. And hello, everyone. So, yes. Hearts for Lunas. Lunas is across the pond, and he's my adopted child. My birthday was August 9th, Aswin. My birthday was August 9th. I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo queen, baby. Do you all like my new butterfly? You like my new backdrop? My backdrop? Zoe hung it for me. And oh, Lunas, I got to show you something. Look what we got, Lunas. We have a real live actual microphone in the building. A real microphone. Yes, Lunas has been here over a year. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Aswin is laughing. Microphone, microphone. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Just learning how to use this thing. Go watch that video. Ah, thank you, Michelle. Oh my goodness, Lawless. I was thinking about you the other day. I'm like, I haven't seen my people in so long. How are you doing, Lawless? And how is Mrs. Lawless? And Lawlessita? And Lawlessito? How is everybody doing? Lawless, yes, Lawless has been here, a member for 11 months. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. It's so good to see everybody. Yes, thank you, Lawless. My new butterfly, my new pink butterfly, because pink is my favorite color. Ah, yes, Michelle says, hey, Lawless. Tiff says, hey, Lawless. So good to see you. Oh, my goodness. Been a rough year yet. No, Lawless. And your mom, oh, my goodness. Lawless, I'm sending you so much love. Oh my goodness. So much love, honey. I'm so sorry to hear about your mommy. I understand. That's why I always have butterflies around me. My mommy came and she told someone that when I see her, it's going to be as a butterfly. And that's why I always have butterflies surrounding me. So this is my mommy right here. And this is Butterfly for our new beginning. Sending you so much love, Lawless. Lawless is wishing everyone happiness. Yes, I see 3 tagged. 3 tagged products. Yes! Ah! See? I did it. I did it, Tiff. I did it. Yes, I tagged my Bloom sparkling energy drink. This is the Shirley Temple that I'm drinking today. I got these for my birthday from Zoe. So, this is what I'm drinking. I tagged also my microphone. My Zeal Sound microphone. So I tagged this as well. So yes. So hopefully you don't hear any clunking. Yes. Michelle says, sending you love. She's sorry, Lawless, for your loss. Sending you condolences and love. Let me get to the live stream, everybody, so I can read everything. Ah, guess what? We are YouTube featured today. YouTube featured. Whoop, 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 whoop. I love it when we're YouTube featured. Yes. YouTube featured. Get it. So, let's see here. Let me get to the chat. Hold on, my loves. Yes, fantastic. Yes, that's the reason why I mentioned those texts. Yes, because I wanted for you to mention the visually show the products during your live stream. Yes, Tiff, yes. And I always do, and I started talking and forgot. So thank you so much. Yes, yes. You must. When you tag something, you must visually show it, right? You have to. YouTube will tell you, they'll send you a notice and say, that's not feasible because you didn't show it, you didn't use the product in your live stream. Mm-hmm. So we must do that. We must. So yeah, so these are my products today. And I just posted 2 different sets of the drink and my microphone. So that's why there are 3 things tagged. And I love this microphone, by the way. I'm learning new things with it every day. Hello there, I'm Holy Rich. How you doing? It's so good to see you again, Lawless. It's so good, honey. I hope you're holding up. You know, it takes time. It takes lots of time. And give yourself grace, and everything will be all right. It will. Trust me, it will. I still have my cry outs, and because I miss my mother and I miss my dad. I am an adult orphan. I lost my dad 28 years ago. This July made 28 years, and my mother, it's been 5 years. June made 5 years. And it took me 3.5 years after my mother passed to really get my life and to get myself together. I couldn't. I cried every single day, multiple times a day. At one point I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown because my mother was everything to me, and I was her caregiver in the end, and that's what's really rough. So just give yourself grace, honey, one day at a time. Remember, grief is love with nowhere to go, right? When we love somebody so deeply, so fully, right? We grieve. We do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all wrong with the grieving process. Nothing wrong with it at all. So, yes. Hey there, Miranda. Long time no see. Yes, Miranda. Thank you for the birthday wishes and much love to you too, Miranda. Much love. I hope you and the kitties are well. Yes, it's been about a month and a half since I've been live. And I know I didn't see a lot of people probably before that. So yeah, it's been a while and I've missed you. P&Q says hey to Lawless. And Lawless says hey, P&Q. So yes, microphone check. Going back to say your microphone when I see it. Okay, Lunas. Last summer, whenever I would hold up this microphone, Lunas would say microphone. So now we got the real deal. Now we got the real deal, Lunas. And Michelle is putting in her links. Yes, I say to everyone, grief has no time limit. No time limit, P&Q. No time limit at all. I had so many people after my mother passed to tell me to get over it. Oh, you need to just get over it. And I'm like, how dare you? And you must have never lost someone because you can't tell anybody to get over a damn thing. You cannot. So that part. 16 years for you without your mom. Yes, Michelle. I know you miss her every single day. Of course. And I know there's so many people that don't have those relationships with their mother, that don't have them. And I feel for them, because we're blessed, to come here. And I was blessed with the mom that I have, and I feel so deeply sorry for people who were not blessed with that, who don't have that closeness or had that with their mothers before their mothers left this planet, and things happen, right? When we give birth to someone, it doesn't come with a manual that tells us how to be a parent. And some of our parents were old school and learned things from their parents, and they don't translate now, right? It's a totally different world. And so it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to be a mom, or a dad. It really, really is. Your mom has, yes, inspired you to go back to school. Yes, she did it at 15, got her master's in psychology. God bless Lawless. Mommy and I have it going on. I got my master's degree at 51. I went to pursue my master's at 50. And, I went back to college at 45. I got my Bachelor of Arts in Education at 49, right? And then I went straight through and got my master's. And at 51, October 15th, I think it was 2015, I got my master's. So it's been about 11 years. Yeah, and it's been 13 years since I got my Bachelor of Arts in Education, and my master's is in education, but my specialty is adult education and training. So I guess that's why I do this. That's why I come here and do what I do. That's amazing, Lawless. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. That is amazing. Yes, it is. I know you wish you could talk, but you know what, Lawless? You can talk to her, right? You can. Just talk to her, honey. She's here listening. I talk to my mother every day, every single day, and especially at 11:11 because my mother's birthday was 11:11, and my mother is that angel. For my whole life, she was my angel. And 11:11 every day, I talk to my mom every single day, all through the day. But 11:11 is our time, right? It's our time to talk, for me to talk to her. I do it every day. So don't stop talking to your mom because physically she's not here. She's here, right? She's in this realm and she's here always and she will hear you. Just like when we pray, right? We don't see who we're praying to, but we know that they're there and we know that prayers are answered. So never stop talking to your mommy, Lawless. Ah, Miranda, you said life's been crazy. Yes. You've hardly been on, going to try to get back to it. Yes, Miranda. I hope things are going better now. I hope they are. So, yes. You said Mr. Primo. Is Primo here? Did I miss him? I don't think Primo's here. I know he's back to work. And I haven't talked to him for a couple of days. So I know he's back to work. And so, yes. I don't think he's here, Albert, unless I've missed him in this chat, which could be because I'm behind in the chat. Yes, and Tiff says grief has no time limit and it looks different every day. Every day, Tiff. Every single day. We have to just give ourselves so much grace. We really do. Tiff knows too, Lawless, she lost her mommy as well, and it's not easy. You know, it's not easy at all. Not easy at all. So yes. Yes, I know that life looks so different, right? Lawless without her here, I know it. Yes, it presents its own struggles every day, I'm sure. With the community, yes, it helps. Yes, it does. 100%, said Tiff. Yes, it does. P&Q says grief hurts in general. Yes. But people I know that have lost their mom tell me it's a part of your heart and life taken. It is. Especially when you're so close. My mother and I lived together for the last 27 years of her life, since before Zoe was even born. And Zoe was 23 when my mother passed, and I was so grateful for that because she got to be with my mom as an adult, and she got to see me being a caregiver to my mom, and she was also a caregiver to my mom, and she got to see that interaction between us, and we were always butting heads. Mothers and daughters do, but my mother was my everything regardless of any of that. My mother was always my everything, and also it's that Scorpio Leo energy. My mother was that Scorpio lady. That Leo energy and that Scorpio, we were like this sometimes, but I always respected my mother. My mother worked her butt off. It was my mother and I against the world since I was 5 years old, right? My dad was in my life for my whole life, but when he and my mom split up, it was just my mom and I. We moved all the way to the Virgin Islands, and my uncle was there, and my mom became a pillar of that community. And yeah, So, my mother, I learned so much from her. She was so beautiful. I posted something about her today at 11:11. If you go to my community page, you'll see it. And then I posted another picture of her, I think a couple days ago. And that was a picture that was taken by the renowned artist Fritz Henley. And then the picture that I posted today was Mommy in London. And my mother traveled the world and did so many things. I mean, for somebody who did not graduate high school, my mother was an operations manager where she worked. She was very respected. She was into the political scene on St. Croix. My mother was an avid reader. She read everything every single day. My mother could read 2 or 3 books in a day. And Zoe gets that from her. My mother was just everything to me. My mother was a jack of all trades, or a Joan of all trades, a Jewel of all trades, because her name was Jewel. And my mother could do everything. My mother could hang the moon. What can I tell you? Yes, Lawless 45, going back like me, Lawless. You're going to do fabulous. You know why? Because now you're an adult, you're older, and you know that this means a lot to you. Your life is depending on it. You have a family to take care of. And when you go back to school now, you're going to hit the ground running, and you're going to get those lessons done and take advantage of everything at that school, of free tutoring and all the things that go on, because as we're older, a lot of things have changed, especially when you go back to school. You have to do all the math and all the different things, the computer classes, all the different things. So take advantage of everything they have to offer there and do it. Yes, P&Q says, I pray for all that have lost a loved one so dear at heart. Indeed. Indeed, P&Q. Yes, Michelle says, oh, Lawless. We definitely are a great community here for one another. Always. Yes, we are. Always. Ah, thank you, Lawless says, I'm glowing. Ah. That's because I missed you. I missed you all so much. Thank you, Lawless. Thank you, my love. Okay, I love you, Lunas. Mwah. Thank you for coming, honey. Yes, Tip says, I agree, Lawless. She looks fantastic. Thank you all so much. I almost died. My goodness. I was so sick as a dog. Food poisoning is not a joke. And it's not a joke when you are my age. And let's just say the things coming out on all surfaces and ends. TMI. And for 5 days straight. For 5 days. And I'm still not 100% to this day. But I'm getting there. Slowly. Slowly. Thank you for the hearts. I'm getting there slowly. Yes, I actually like the silver hair better than the purple, even though my daughter would disagree. She likes purple. I know. Tiff, when I shaved my hair and I shaved off the purple, it was too short for me to color it, because then it would just color my scalp. And I always love colored hair, but I have to let it grow out to color it. And I didn't have any color to freshen up the purple, so that's why it's gone, because I just shaved it off. Bye, Lunas love. So, yes, I don't have a strong relationship with either of my parents. It's difficult at times, yes. And it can be, Miranda. I'm sending you so much love, honey, because, not everybody does have that. And we all have the reasons for why we do and why we don't. So yeah. Don't beat yourself up about that either. Don't do that. So, yes, your mom, 11/11, yes. I lost on 9/11. And your husband's birthday is 7/11. Isn't that something? Your husband's a Cancer. Oh my goodness. Your sister on 9/11. God bless. That's coming up. That anniversary is coming up. Sorry, I hope he's doing well. I hope so too. I think he's doing well, Albert. Last time I chatted with him, he was doing good. Yeah, he was doing good. Yes, Lawless says, thank you so much, Lexi. You got it, Lawless. Smokey! Ah! Oh, Smokey, honey. Smokey says, OMG, what is up, sis? I hate that I can't stay. I'm so sorry I can't stay, but I got physical therapy in a second. So much love, sis. Have a great day. Love you, Smokey. Smokey's been here with me from the beginning, too. I love Smokey. He's amazing. Hi there, Audrey. How are you doing, sweetie? Hi, Glenn, my love. I hope all is well with you. Yes, I'm back, Audrey. Thank you, Audrey. I'm on the mend. I'm not 100%, but I'm on the mend. I'm on the mend, honey. Yes, it's so good to see you too, Glenn. It's so good to see you. I hope all is well with you, my love. I hope you're doing well and you're feeling well. Yes, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see everyone. I have missed you all so much. I really have. You all going live here since last February. And last June I started with the live streams every single day. And I did that for 6 months straight, over 6 months. And it takes a lot. Live streams, people don't realize you're putting out so much energy into the ether. And then we are getting back everybody else's energy, and I'm an empath, so I feel everybody's energies, and it can be draining. When I get off the live stream, some days I'm so drained and I'm so tired, and but I needed this today, and I'm so glad that I came, and I'm so glad that Lawless is here, so I can speak with him, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I don't know how long I'm going to be here today. If we're praying, knocking on wood, that all goes well. Because you never know here. Hello there, Serena, my love. P&Q says, hey, Smokey. P&Q says, yes, this will make 2 years since she passed. Oh, my gosh. I'm sure you have cried daily, P&Q. I'm sure. It's so hard when we lose somebody, especially somebody really close to us. Sending you so much love, sending you hugs. I know you're preparing for that, and people get mad sometimes because it's like we remember things, in our minds. And I will never forget the day that my mother passed, right? But I have forgotten the day that my dad passed. I think it was July 26th or 27th, something like that. I posted it. And, all I know is that Zoe was 4 months old and it was in July because I was scheduled to go spend a month with him so he can see his grandbaby, and he passed 3 days before we were leaving for New York. And so, July, I never forget it. I never forget that. And but my mother, oh no, anything from my mother, I remember it tooth and nail to the letter. I do. So yes, and yes, Lawless's blessings to you, P and Q. Yes, Tiff says, I remember the day my mom passed, what I was doing. Yes, what I was wearing, the first person that I had to say it to. I know, Tiff. Yeah, me too. And, that day, every night, because my mother was in the hospice in the end. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and then she went to the hospice, and she was there for just a little shy of 2 weeks. So she held on for a whole month. I never thought that she was never going to come back home. When she walked down the stairs on her own fruition, I didn't call an ambulance or anything. And of course, 2021, it was still during COVID times, and it was Mother's Day. We took her to the hospital Mother's Day night, the eve of Mother's Day. We got to the hospital, I think, right before midnight on Mother's Day, 2021. And we had just given her little gifts and everything. She wanted Danielle Steele. She loved Danielle Steele. I gave her a couple of books and things, and we couldn't get her comfortable. She just couldn't get comfortable. Her legs were swollen up like tree trunks. And I'm like, Mommy, I think we need to go to the hospital now. She's like, okay. She didn't fight me. She didn't fight me. And I'm like, you want me to call the ambulance? She's like, no, I can walk myself. I'm like, okay. So Zoe was in front of her. I was behind her. She was in the middle of us. We walked down the stairs. She got in the car. When we got to the hospital, we couldn't go in. They took her. I drove up to the emergency room. Everything was barricaded, and it was like, oh my goodness. And she went in. They put her in the wheelchair, and I had to park the car and go in and let them know, she's having a hard time breathing. What's going on? They said, okay, we're going to get her right in, and you can come back. and we'll call you when it's time to come back. I sat in that car for about 3 hours, till about 3 in the morning. And then they said, okay, you can come back now. And I'm like, okay. And when I got in there, yeah, I'm like, oh, my poor baby, and then when they admitted her that night, and when Zoe and I came back to see her in the hospital, she and I just looked at her and she looked at me, and we both just busted out crying. We just busted out crying, and yeah, that was a rough time for me. It was very rough, very rough. I wasn't in good health at that time myself. It was just hard trying to walk through the floors of that hospital, and everything was like, it was, yeah, it was rough. It was rough. So yes, P and Q says, I thank God daily that both my parents are still with me. P and Q, that is amazing. I'm a caregiver for my dad who lives with me and is 81. My mom is married and she's 80, but starting to develop health issues. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to get my life right now. I'm trying to get my life. I went to the doctor the Tuesday before my birthday on August 4th, and everything was amazing. Just a couple of things, like my cholesterol is very low. It's always been low. Always been low. And my iron was low this time. And so I'm a little anemic. And I was wondering, because I'm cold all the time. I'm freezing all the time. It's 100 degrees outside and I have on a jacket, yeah. And so my iron's very low. And but other than that, it's fine. My diabetes is practically gone. I'm practically in remission of that. And it's just now my weight and getting that back in check. And I'm doing that every day. I lost 8 pounds while I was sick because I couldn't keep anything in or down. In, everything came out. So I lost 8 pounds. I'm like, hey, that's not the way you want to lose 8 pounds, though. But I did. So now I'm trying to keep it going down. Albert says, guess what? Good news. My mommy and daddy just came out the office with, oh, interpreter priest. They now have, you study Catholic school on Monday. Ah! Congratulations, Albert. Congratulations. That's amazing. Yes. JRD, it is. The most important thing is to be happy and to be loved. I agree. I agree. Thank you, Serena, for the beautiful hearts and the love always. Serena has a beautiful channel too, everyone. She does her exercises, she cooks, she reviews things. I didn't watch the can opener, the can crusher. I got to watch that. And Serena also shares small content creators on the weekends, and she shows their channel. She showed me last Sunday. I think was it Sunday, Serena? And just amazing. Serena's a love. She's been dealing with a lot of issues as well here on this platform, bullying and different things. And you know what? At the ages that we are, we can't give credence to that BS, right? If you know, you know. If you've been with me for the last year and a half, you know what I'm talking about. I never thought that I would be embroiled in anything on here. I'm like, I'm in my 60s. Who's gonna bully me or do anything to me, right? But it happens. And to the point where we were getting threats, right? D threats, right? And unalived threats. And yeah, it's a scary thing. Hey there, Eclipse! Long time no see! How are you doing, my love? I'm doing amazing. I'm on the mend from being sick, but I'm doing amazing. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You hear so many horror stories on the internet and you don't think they're going to happen to you, and then they do. And then they do. Yes, Eclipse, it's been so long. I haven't gone live probably in about a month and a half. And before that, it was very sporadic. I was only doing one or two every so often. So, yes, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. I hope that all is well with you. Hope that all is well with you. So, yes, I'm glad you're happy. I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to be here, Yappy and I, and my new beautiful pink butterfly, and my mommy right here. Yeah, I'm so happy. So happy. Zoe hung this for me, and it's so beautiful. I had my birthday one up. If you watch the last few videos, you'll see my birthday one's still there. And but I wanted something new and something that didn't say happy birthday, even though it's everybody's birthday every day, and I love that. But I wanted something pink and beautiful, so here we are. So yes, but life is crazy, and when you come on the internet, you meet so many people that, you know, like I've said in a few videos, there are so many people here that I wish I'd never laid eyes on. I'd never met. I wish I'd never met. Your birthday was last week? So was mine. Oh, yes, Eclipse. This is Yappy. Yappy is a Thai flippable. She's my co-host, my cohort, my support chihuahua. Here. There she is. She's beautiful, isn't she? She's sparkly and beautiful. She's beautiful. So, yes. But, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Tip is laughing at me because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She knows. However, even though me start Catholic school, little scared, me don't know what they do in Catholic school. It's the same as regular school, except you're going to have catechism. So you're going to have, you know what's going to happen? You're going to have your first Holy Communion. Yeah, your second grade is Holy Communion time. So you're going to study for your Holy Communion. Yes. And you do some religious classes, but it's the same thing. You just have to wear a uniform. Same thing. Same thing. I went to private school and Catholic school my whole life. Same thing. Just wear a uniform. That's it. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, Albert. It's going to be really good for you. Okay, P and Q. Take your time, honey. I'll be here for a minute. So, yeah, Tiff. So many people here I wish they never crossed my path. Never. Never. But it's okay. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? We live and we learn. I always thought that I was such a good judge of character, right? And I just did a video on that, right? About reciprocity. I didn't let that reciprocity play out. I jumped in head first, or feet first, maybe, instead of really, really getting to know someone a little bit better before I became a friend or a quote unquote bestie, right? I've had a million of those here. Cheers. They have so many of these Shirley Temple drinks, but this one to me is the best. It's the Bloom. It comes in a soda and it comes in an energy drink. And it's like 10 calories. It's zero sugar. I think it's zero sugar. Yeah, it's zero sugar. I wish it had protein, though. But yeah, we just have to use our discernment. We really do. You just can't give it all up to everybody because everybody doesn't have the same, they don't have good intentions. Not everybody has good intentions. They don't. And that's why I think as well, like these live streams I love, but I don't think I'm going to do collaborations anymore either. I just don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't think so. We learn about people as time goes on. And, yeah. Not interested. I'll just be a lone wolf. That's what I'll just be a lone wolf. Doing my daily whatever I do, right? And I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen. Yes, Albert, it's very different than deaf school. It is. It's very different, but I think you're going to do well, especially you're going in, right, at such a young age. And By the way, happy birthday to Albert. Albert's birthday was last month. And I think that it's going to be good for you, baby. It's going to be really good for you. Trust yourself, right? Say your prayers every day, right? Everything is going to be good. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to meet so many new people and people who care about you and good teachers and things. You're going to enjoy it. You really are. You really are. Okay, P and Q. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy. Eclipse said so cute. Thank you, Eclipse. Thank you. So yes. Tip says happy born day, Albert. Happy born day. Yes. So and I still, all the time that I was away from here, I still did not learn any sign language because Albert is deaf. And I promised him that I would learn sign language, and that's something that I need to try and do before 2026 is over. I need to, so I can speak to him more, right? Doing sign language. So yes. So that's something I'm working on. Slowly, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So yes. But Tip, are the kids back in school or are they still on break? Because everybody goes to school at different times now. You know, when I was growing up, you didn't go to school till after Labor Day. Now, here in the Carolinas, North Carolina, they're not in school yet, at least not where I live in Charlotte. Some parts of North Carolina have started school, not where I live. They start school, I think, on Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday, the 25th. I think that's when they start back to school. And then South Carolina's been in school. They went back to school last month. You know, I'm a summer baby. My birthday is August 9th. If I had to go to school before my birthday, oh no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, I would have to be homeschooled. My mother would know, yeah, I'm not. It's summer. It's summer. I don't like how schools start back so, or I know the parents like it. I don't like it. I think kids need the full 3 months off, and so do the teachers. You need that time to regroup and get yourself back and get your mind right. Right? Going back to school so quickly? Ugh, I don't like it. There's my Shelby love. Hi, my doll. How are you doing, Shelby, honey? It's so good to see you, my love. How is everything with you? Shelby says, hey, sexy Lexi. How you doing, Shelby? I hope all is well with you, my love. I hope all is well with you. I do. You were on my mind the other day, too. I'm like, I wonder how Shelby's doing, because I've been to a few live streams, but just popping in to see and then out. I haven't been communicating, really. So, yes, doing better. It's so good to see you. Guess what? What's going on? Something new with work, maybe? A new job? P&Q says, hey, Shelby. Thank you for the love, my sweet, beautiful Serena. Yes, a new job. Kennel assistant at a local veterinarian. I love that, Shelby. Congratulations. Thank you, Serena. Serena says, look beautiful. I got to keep up with you. Serena. So, yes. And Serena does her exercises. I need to start doing that too. But, I do seated exercise. And a lot of times, Ma'am is in the mix. And there's stuff going on. So, I haven't done it. I haven't put any of that on screen. But, yeah, I did one. I think my very first, second, third, the first week of videos. Go all the way back. Go way back. And you'll see me sitting in my chair doing some exercises. Yes, I do them seated. I watch you and do them. I do. What I'm saying is I want to film myself seated, but I don't, there's so much, stuff going on around me when I'm doing my exercises because of Mam, which I only have one cat. Serena has several. And she has some babies right now. She got some babies, some kittens in the mix. So she knows what I mean. Yes, it's very motivational. Yes, I do my seated exercises every single day, every day without fail. While I was sick, I could not exercise for 5 days, and that about it about floored me. Let's just say that because I don't miss. I don't miss. I get up every day, even on the days when Zoe's off and I don't have to leave to take her to work and I don't have appointments or anything. I get up, I get dressed, I put on my sneakers, and I'm doing my thing every day. Okay, you're still at your other job for the time being, but you're really not happy with your assistant manager. Ugh, it's a long process of what they're doing. But in my opinion, they were doing things that were not good, were not ethical, probably. I hate that this cuts you off when you're trying to type something. Well, Shelby, I'm so happy for you, honey. When do you start the new job? I'm so happy for you because is there a chance to move up there and do something? Yes, they were not good. One of them was oh, you weren't getting what for one day until I had to oh no. I know you can go on there. I know you and Zoe practically are dealing with the same things, I think. Yes, you'll have to send me an email, Shelby. You will, so we can chat. Um, but yeah, Shelby, Zoe's doing okay right now. She's just not making any money, poor thing. And she had an interview to become a supervisor again at the job. Because remember, I don't know if you all remember, Zoe became a supervisor. Was she when I started YouTube? I don't know if she was then. She was a supervisor, and it probably wasn't last year. It was before that, and making more money and everything. And Zoe's good at what she does. Everybody go when Zoe's off. Zoe's off 3 days a week. When Zoe's off, oh, they pay. They are texting her all the crap that's going on and whatnot. Yeah, Zoe knows her job backwards and forwards, and Zoe knows everything. Zoe can do everybody else's job, and she's very valuable. But they don't treat her like that. And she went on an interview, and they kind of like just poo-pooed the interview. They didn't come prepared for the interview. And one person didn't say anything at all to her. The other person didn't have questions or anything. Why? Because the other person hired one of his friends came to work there, so they made the friend the supervisor. So they already knew they weren't going to give it to Zoe. So why did they have her waste her time and have an interview? And that pisses me off. And that's why I can't work for anybody. I will never work for anyone again. I will not. Because you're not going to mistreat me. You're not. But also, I'm 62, so I can open my mouth, right? And I will. So yeah. Shelby, you said I'm already okay, you're already working there for a couple of weeks now, and technically I can move up. Okay. But right now I'm making 18,000 an hour, and I'm just as happy, yes, with that. Yes. The thing is only a couple times a week for now. Okay, but hopefully that'll, you know, right, couple hour shift. Hopefully that'll build up. When are you going to be able to go full time at the new job? Or do you want to go full time at the new job? Yes, that a girl. Yes, at this point, right. I will call HR, right. I'm about to call HR with the things that's going on at your job. Exactly, and you should. The thing with Zoe is they had somebody in HR who was really excellent, and she quit. They have a lot of turnover where Zoe works. She works at a senior community, which they also have healthcare and assisted living, but it's a senior community where people have their beautiful apartments, and it's very ritzy and expensive. And my thing is, these people are paying buku bucks to live where they live, like 400 and something thousand a year, right? And paying all this money for food and all that kind of stuff, and or not a year. I think it's about maybe 400 grand or so for their places, right? And my thing is this. You have all these rich, wealthy doctors, retired doctors and lawyers and all this kind of stuff. You can afford to pay your staff more. And they get a bonus once a year, and it's not that great. And my thing is, why don't they get tips? Zoe works in food service there. Why don't they get tips? Isn't a gratuity there for them? They bend over backwards for these old people who are not nice, by the way. A lot of them are not. So yeah, it's frustrating. It's very, very frustrating. Okay, you can't go full time because of your feet. Okay, Shelby. They're thinking of having me be the main cleaner girl because the one that's there may be leaving soon. Okay, are you able to handle that? My siga. I was hoping you would come today. I'm like, I hope she and Bella come today. Hi, my siga. Yappy Thursday. Yappy Thursday. How's school? Bella told me you all started school the day after my birthday. My birthday was August 9th, and I think you all started back on August 10th. That's too early. You all didn't have a summer break. You didn't have a summer break. So, yeah. I'm happy for you, Shelby. They want you, okay, for 5 to maybe an 8-hour shift. Okay. Things is the majority of the task I do are already done in about an hour and a half, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Well, you know what, Shelby? You know how that's going to work out? You're going to be slow. You're just going to take your time and do things, and then when you're looking like you're doing things, but you're doing things, you know what to do, Shelby. Okay, Shelby. School sucks. I know you got split up, you and Bella. Aww. I don't like it. So you're in 2 different classes now? Ah. I'm so sorry, my Siga. Oh, my goodness. Poor Siga and Bella. She told me that you were going back. She's an A and you're in B. Maybe some point during the year you all will be back together again. You think? Maybe. I know, it's so sad. I know. I know. Oh, I'm so sorry. You all are my girls, my day oneers, my loves, my babies. You and Bella are my babies. Ah, I got to meet Bella's girlfriend. You were on vacation because I asked about you. So yeah, you were on vacation. How was your vacation? I hope you had a good time. How was dance camp? How was it? So yeah, I got to meet Bella's girlfriend. Prexy, I think, right? Is that right? I don't know, Siga. I know you love dance camp. I know. Well, you're an amazing dancer. You're an amazing dancer. You are. You need to post some dancing shorts. You need to do some dancing shorts, some choreography. I love that. I'd be watching. You know it. So, yes. Oh, okay, and got together again. Okay. I got you. Yes. But yeah, she introduced me to her. So, yeah, it was fun. I had a little video chat with them. And last month, I think it was the end of July, maybe, or so. Yeah. So, yeah, but I asked about you because, I'm always asking about my girl. Always asking about you. But I'm so glad you came. Awesome chicken wraps. Ooh, I love chicken. Today I'm going to have some ground beef and some broccoli with some onions. Yes, they broke up and then they were together in school. Oh, okay, so you don't know. I got you. Well, Siga, you know how that is. On again, off again, on again, off again. You know. You just stay out of it. goes my king. There he is. There he is. Hi, honey. You had a great day. You took your granddaughter, your grandchildren to their first day of school. You gave a pink heart. Yes! This is my favorite. Thank you, my king. Thank you, honey. I hope the grandbabies have an amazing day at school. That's what we were just talking about. School starts too early. Good afternoon to the entire chat from my king Elder. Yes, good afternoon. My little Sega says. My little Sega says good afternoon. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, my king. How are you doing, honey? How is everything now that the grandbabies are back? Now you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do. Shelby says, I'm going back to college in September. Oh, Shelby! Taking English to Intro to Philosophy and an art class for independent artists and how they can make a business. Shelby, that's amazing. That's amazing, Shelby. I had the most amazing philosophy teacher when I went back to college at 45. She was amazing. Then I had a logic teacher. And oh my God, my brain was fried from that class. Bye, Siga. Have a yappy day, my love. I love you. Give Bella my love if you see her tomorrow. Yes, woke up blessed and not stressed. Me too. Me too. Yes. I'm still under the weather, a little bit. But I had terrible food poisoning the week before my birthday. And the week after, I was in bed for 5 days. So it was a rough time. I lost 8 pounds. Don't I look thin? So yeah, so I'm just, my stomach is still very tentative. It's just not agreeing with a lot of things, but we're doing all right. We're doing all right over here. Doing all right. Been thinking about you. Oh, Shelby. Yes, and I see you posting videos. Yes, I watch them here and there, but I've been busy. Yes, and trying to get myself together these days. I miss you and always thinking about you. Me too, Shelby. I need to send you a message on Insta. I'm always thinking about you, but email me, and then that'll be easier. Email me. But yeah. Never forsake what you have for what you want. That. Hey! You know what, King? I'm going to make a video out of that. Yes, I am. I'm going to make a video out of that. Because you're so right. Never forsake what you have for what you want. Never do that. Never do that. Right? You look like a superstar. Like Julia Roberts. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you, darling. Thank you, King. Yes, I will. I will mention you when I do that. I will. Yes, I will. Because I love that topic. I love that. And it's so true. We always forsake everything else, whether it be forsaking, other people and things, right? For something else. We're very quick to get rid of something for something else, right? Or to abandon ourselves for someone else. We are, I don't know if that's the human condition or what, but I don't like it. And that's what I was talking about here earlier. It's like there's so many people here, King, that I wish I never met on this app. I wish I never met them. And being somebody who has, I think I have pretty good discernment. And sometimes I think I'm a good judge of character, but on here I have not been. I haven't been. So yeah. So there's that. Okay, Shelby, my love. I'm so glad you popped in to say hi. I miss you too, and I love you plenty, plenty. I do. I truly do. And I'm so happy when I see you on anybody's panel, especially with Heather, with sweet Heather. You do so good, Shelby. You do so good, honey. Yes, I hope Zoe's job only gets better too. I do. And you too. And you too. Or at least if she gets something else, right? Exactly. Exactly. So, yes. Yes. Good for her. That's right. And good for her. Exactly. Exactly, Shelby. Sandra Horn, honey, you better hope you can get to my age, baby. You better hope you can get there. God doesn't like ugly. He doesn't. And you don't even know me. You come into my live stream talking mess, right? Have a good day. Have a good day, honey. You need to find Jesus. Bye, Shelby. Shelby says bye, everybody. Thank you, King. He says, Queen, honestly, I love your energy. It's refreshing in a world full of hate. It is. And yes, I always have this energy. I always have, King. Always have. I'm always been positive since I was a kid. All the people who know me, they always know Lexi's always smiling and thinking, and I do get some days, I get upset and I will cuss somebody out in a New York second. I try not to though. I'm really trying to not fly off the handle because I really can. I don't like injustice. I don't like people treating other people badly. I don't like it. And I damn sure don't like it when somebody mistreats me. I don't like it. And I do speak on it. But I'm trying now just to let things go, right? Let go and let God, right? Especially things that I have no control over. Bye. Like girl and boy, bye. That's it. That's it. You saw my pictures. Thank you, son. My smile's never so pure. Okay, P&Q, I love you, honey. I know you're doing stuff in the background. No worries. No worries, my love. Yes, thank you, Elda. I love you, Elda. And, I just try to keep it together. I just try to keep it together. I really do. God is my Lord and Savior, and I just, a lot of people here need to find somebody. They do. Somebody they need to pray. They really do. Prayer changes things. Some of these people need it. There's so many people here who they come, and they watch and they have all their whatever they're saying and doing, and fine, right? Fine. This is hey P&Q. So yeah, it's like I don't have time for BS, Elda. I don't. And as I get older, I really don't. I really don't. I don't care what somebody has to say about me because it's none of my business. Really, it's not. And but I am gonna speak on it. I am gonna say something. That's the New York girl in me. The Bronx girl in me will come out. She will come out. The devil be lurking. Yes, righteous. Yes, we must keep working. Exactly. Exactly. Right? Don't let people um, bully us into not doing the things that we like to do and not being the people who we know we are. We can't do that. Right? Don't let them take that away from us. Right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I agree with that. The devil is always busy. The devil is in the mix all the time, right? All the time. But when I get up in the morning and my feet hit the floor, the devil says, "Oh shit, she up." Yeah, the devil don't mess with me because the devil knows better. You don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Lisa, hi Lisa. So yes, that part. You know what I forgot to put up too? My CarMax. I forgot to put my CarMax up. I'll do that in a minute. Julian! Hi, honey! It's so good to see you. It has been a while. It has. It has. I haven't been here for over a month, about a month and a half. I've been posting every day, of course. I schedule my things, but I just haven't been doing live streams. I haven't been in that frame of mind. I've been trying to take a lot of time off. Then I got sick and spending time with my daughter. She was on vacation and, just doing that. Lisa says, hey, P&Q. And P&Q said, hey to Lisa. So, yes. And P&Q says, hey, Julianne. I hope all's well with you, Julianne, my love. I have to start getting back to going to everybody's channels and stuff. I just have not been there. So I've got to start doing that. And I will start back eventually doing that and visiting everybody. Yeah. I'm drinking a Bloom Sparkling Energy, and it is Shirley Temple. It is so good. I love a Shirley Temple. Aw, Julianne, you're so sweet. You know, time gets away from me sometimes. It does. And we can spend so much time on this app. And I know everybody's like, ooh, Lexi's here every day, but really I'm not. Now I will be doing my live streams again. But I schedule my things. I batch film and I schedule things out. So I'm not always trying to film and do things, So I schedule all my community posts and everything too. So yes. So, but yeah, I will get back. I just know, Julianne, that I love you plenty. I truly do. You're such a sweetheart. And I love everybody. I'm so grateful to you all. I'm so grateful. So very grateful. Been fighting fatigue, yes, and brain fog. From rheumatoid arthritis. Yes, and pacing yourself. Yes, Julianne, I'm sending you so much love. Send you so much love always, honey. My sister has that as well. My sister has lupus, and so I know it's a struggle. And for me, I have the osteoarthritis, but I have degenerative bone disease. And the osteoarthritis, that in itself, is tricky. But the degenerative bone disease, yeah, it's a lot. So I understand totally, I do. Just take it one day at a time, honey. We do, we have to pace ourselves. We really do. We do. I'm sending you so much love, so much love. I love you, Lawless, honey. I always have from day one. My uncaller man. No, that's my Lawless. But Lawless, I'm always here for you, honey. You know how to reach me. You know how to email me. I'm always here for you, my love. Yeah, I'm always here for you, baby. On Shirley Temple. They did her so dirty as a young girl, didn't they, though? I love me some Shirley Temple. I love Shirley Temple. The drink and Shirley Temple, the human being. And she was such a sweetheart. And then when she married and became the ambassador, I forgot who she was ambassador of all those years. I love Shirley Temple. Oh my God, King from a little girl. I have loved her forever. But they did do her wrong, and she worked her butt off, that little girl. The child stars back then, it's a miracle that she had such, otherwise a good life. She wasn't caught in drugs and things like that. The child stars today, no. Ah! Lawless says the Angola. That's what you are to me, Lawless. You're the Angola man. Lawless, you have to look up those commercials, right? I love that. I love that. Hey there, Lady J. Happy Thursday. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. I hope all is well with you. Blessings to you as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming and stopping by the live stream. I've missed you all so much, so very much. Thank you for popping in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I truly do. I truly do. Yes. Blessed Thursday. Happy, thankful, thriving, thoughtful, blessed Thursday. So, yeah, what better day than any to come on and do a live stream since I haven't been here for a month and a half. Okay, you had to tell your mommy and dad. Okay, about the food you want for lunch. What are you having for lunch? Oh, Burger King. Burger King. Have it your way at Burger King. Ah, yes, all is well. Okay. I'm so glad you're working right now. I hope your break goes well. Are you on lunch? Or you've had lunch already and you're on your afternoon break from work? I'm so glad you popped in. So glad. So, Lawless, are you thinking about, are you going back to school full time? Or are you thinking of, are you working now someplace else until, while you're going to school? How are you going to do it? Lawless, you're in one of the best places in the country because you can go to school for free in California, which I think is amazing. At least I hope you're taking advantage of that. I hope you are. Zoe has always wanted to move to LA. And my best friend lives in LA. And one of my besties. And Zoe and I were going to move there years ago. And then it just never came to fruition. And I haven't been, oh my God, it's been 29 years since I've been to California. 29 years since I've been to Cali. And, you know, I would love to come, if for nothing else, to have free education and to go to school, for Zoe to go to school and do something else that she wants to do. We don't have that here in North Carolina at all. If they do, I never heard about it. I feel like, most countries outside of the U.S., like European countries and that, taking full-time classes, okay, to take advantage, yes, of the financial aid. Very good. Very good. So you've done your FAFSA and all those things. Good for you. And look for scholarships and things, Lawless. Yes, very good. Very good. Are you going to do adult education or in college, where they have, are you going to go in, are you going to community college or a regular 4-year college or university? I started off at community college when I was 18, Bronx Community College. I loved it. I love community college because you can learn so much and you can get that associate's degree and start working on something. And then, yes, good, Lawless. Good, good. Community college is the best because you can take so many things and it gets your feet into it. And then after you get your associates, you can get so many of those if you wanted to. But after you do that, then you can move on and decide, do you want to go to for 2 more years and get your Bachelor of Arts or Science? And that's amazing. Excuse me, that's amazing. Yes, Lady J says, great job, Lawless. Take all that you can. Indeed, excuse me. Indeed. Yes, Lawless says, thank you, Lady J. That's amazing. I know it's scary. I know, Lawless. I know. Going back to school at age 45, I was like, huh? What? When I went to the orientation that night, I was hooked, hook, line, and sinker. Like, yes, I can't wait. Lawless, I was a 45-year-old freshman because they only took a couple of my credits because I went to community college at 18. And then I did some more school, maybe in my 20s in the Virgin Islands. I went to the University of the Virgin Islands. And, but it wasn't enough to sustain me to get through a lot of classes. So scary. It was so scary. But the good thing is, mommy and daddy's not paying for us to go to school like the youngins. We got to do that ourselves. So when you do, you have a good head on and you know what you're doing and you really work your butt off. I worked my butt off. I made the honor society and everything. I worked my what off. My ASS off. I worked it off. So yes, literally and figuratively. So yeah, and I went to Catholic college here. I went to Belmont Abbey College here in North Carolina. And I never thought that I would see the end of it, Lawless. I never thought, right? I'm like a 45-year-old freshman. Dear God in heaven, why? I'm like, why did I decide to do this at 45? Who talked me into this mess? Who talked me into this? My mother was so proud of me, though. She was so proud of me, Lawless. And because my mother was able to see all of that, and I gave her and my daughter their own diplomas. I gave them their diplomas for really helping to see me through. Zoe was in middle school, and mommy was in her 80s when I went back to school. So yeah. Yeah, or almost 80. I did it, Lawless. I did it. You will too. You will too. I have all the faith in the world in you. You will do it because you know what you want to do, right? You've got a good head on your shoulders. You know what you want to do. So you will do it. Don't get stressed out. You haven't even started there yet. Have you started yet? Don't stress. Lawless, this is going to be so wonderful. And get friendly with your instructors, with the professors. Every professor at Belmont Abbey, they all knew Lexi, honey. And a couple of them I still talk to this day. I do. My advisor, she lives not far from me. I still talk to her to this day. One of my favorite teachers is named Dr. Melinda Ratchford. And oh my God, I fell in love with that woman. And she and I still talk. She wished me a happy birthday. I still do. Okay, on the 24th, on Monday. All right, Lawless. I want to see some video footage of you going back your first day. You need to make a short or a video or something. I want to see it. I want to see it. What classes have you signed up for? What are you going to be doing? What are you interested in? What is something that you're looking forward to? What's the thing that you're most looking forward to? What classes are you getting ready to do? Because community college offers so many things. If I can go now, I would. Psychology and English. Okay. Very good. The kids, not the kids. Well, there was mostly adults too, but the kids, when I went back to Belmont Abbey, I did their adult program. So I went to school at 4 p.m. every day. I didn't get out of school till about 10:30 at night. Zoe was in middle school. So my mom was taking care of Zoe. There's my Addie Grace in the building. And, okay, childhood development. Very good, Lawless. Wow. Okay, my Queen Lady J, I love you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day at work. And I thank you so much for coming in. I hope to see you again really, really soon. Really soon. Love you plenty. Yes, take care, Lady J from Lawless. Hey there, Leon. How you doing? Nice to see you, Leon. Blessings to you. Ice gold and green in the building. Some ice gold and green. Thank you, Leon. Albert says, hi, Miss Addie. Addie, how's it going? Have you started back to school yet? I think they start here on the 25th, on Tuesday. I think that's the first day here. Oh, but Lawless, what I had started to say is get to know your professors, right? Everybody knew Lexi. And it was just an amazing experience for me. Amazing. I took Zoe a couple times with me to class. I did. And that was a good experience for her as well. I had a couple of teachers who were like, yeah, bring her. And so I would bring her. And that was nice. I had a couple of professors who I didn't care for, especially when I went to do the master's program. Love you, Lady J. When I went to do the master's program, the very first class off the bat, that professor didn't like me. Didn't like me at all. And I did it online. I don't know who talked me into that. And because it's like teaching yourself. And he was very hateful. And I had to take that class over because when you do your master's, if you get a C, September 1st. Ah, okay, Addie. That's what I'm talking about, September. I don't understand all these people that go back to school in July and August. South Carolina, July. North Carolina, August. Like, no. August is my birthday month. I do not want to go back to school in August. Absolutely not. So, oh, Albert says he hopes you're having a fun and awesome day. So, yeah, I get sidetracked. I forget what I'm saying. But it just, going back to school was just amazing for me. It was just amazing. And I loved it. I loved it so much, so much. So, yes, I loved it so much. Addie, how has summer been? How is your brother? How's your new room and everything? Give me the deets. Give me the details, girl. So, yes. You got your schedule yesterday. Thank you, Lawless. You got your schedule yesterday? So what classes are you going to be taking? What are you excited for? Addie moved, and Addie's going to high school, first year. All new experiences. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. My first day of high school was in Chicago. I moved to Chicago when I was in 8th grade. And I went to William H. Ray. And then I went to Kenwood Academy for 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. And then I went back to the Virgin Islands for 12th grade. And I went to private school for 12th grade. Okay, it's really nice. It's amazing that he has his own room now. Yes, but we moved on such a hot day. I can imagine, Addie. I can imagine. Hey there, Cora. Cora says, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Cora. Happy birthday, Cora. Happy early birthday in 9 days. Virgo energy. Virgo energy. I hope you have an amazing birthday, Cora. What are you going to do for your birthday? Addie, it has been so hot this summer. We're in El Nino. El Nino. So this is why it's been so hot. And it's ridiculous. I'm like, when is this going to end? It's been 90 degrees here since March. I'm ready for it to be over. Oh, you're going out for your birthday. Have a good time, Cora. Have a good time, my love. I love birthdays. Birthdays are just amazing. Every day is our birthday when we open up our eyes, but our special birthday is it's a national holiday. What are you talking about? It's a national holiday when we have our birthday. Yes, it is. My mommy told me it was a national holiday. So, yes. Yes. I need to put my watch on. I've got to do some steps when I get off of here, though. When I get off, I think it's 91 degrees. You're welcome, Cora, honey. You are so welcome. I love birthdays. Birthdays are everything. And they're meant to be celebrated. They are. I know so many people that don't like birthdays, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I love my birthday. It's a national holiday. Yes. It is. You're excited for school. Right. But when we got a little tour of the school, even my dad said it looked a little bit like a prison. Oh, Addie. Maybe it'll be nice, though. Just give it a try. It's probably really big, right? Does it have bars on the windows? Albert says, Miss Addie, guess what? Yes, Albert's starting a new school. He's going to Catholic school. On Monday, he starts with an interpreter. I think that's amazing, Albert. Of course, says Addie, what school are you going to? So, yes. Addie, I'm excited for you. High school? All the fun in high school, dances and nice things. And yeah, I think you're going to have an amazing freshman year. I think it's going to be amazing, and if anything, when you get home, right, you have, your room and your sanctuary to go into, right? Yes, I think he will like it too, Addie. I really do think Albert's nervous too. He's nervous, but I think he's going to love it. Year 10, Cora's going to on September 2nd, so the day after you, Addie. 10th grade and 9th grade. High school, my high school peeps, I'm so happy for you, young ladies. So happy for you. I'm so glad that you were able to come today because Addie, you have been on my mind. I'm like, I haven't even emailed you to see how you're doing because I've just been sick and just taking my time. Zoe had vacation, so we were off, but her whole vacation, basically, I was sick. And so, yeah. But I'm so happy to see you, honey. How's your mom doing? I hope she's doing well. And I hope she loves the house and everything. So, yeah. Because I can't imagine. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. So, yes, definitely really scared, but excited. Of course. Of course. You're going to be nervous and have those butterflies in your stomach. Of course. Of course. But, it'll be great. Now, do you know anybody who's going to be going to the school yet or not yet? Have you gone to orientation or anything yet? Because that'll be good. You might make a friend there. You might, meet somebody. Or you might be surprised and see somebody that you know from middle school who might be going to that school. You never know. You never know. So, yeah. But I'm sure you're excited and scared at the same time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing at all. So, yes. What? Oh, is your little brother going to a new school too, Addie? Because I'm sure he's excited. But yeah, I'm just happy for you, babe. I'm happy for you. I am. Yes. Okay, good. A lot of people. Okay, and you're going to orientation tomorrow. Okay. And I know I have some classes with my friends. Okay, that's good. But you don't have lunch with any of your friends. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a big deal too. I know when Zoe was in high school, I think her last year of high school is when she had lunch with all her friends. I think it was the last year. Oh, Albert's scared too because everybody else is hearing me, but only one dad. That's okay, Albert. You know what? You're going to be a superstar because they're going to be like, "Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that young man with the interpreter?" Everybody's going to love you, Albert, because you're so sweet. Everybody's going to love you, honey. Yes. And you always have that attitude. Everybody's going to love me. And you're going to go in there and be so happy to be there. Everybody's going to love you. They're not going to let anybody do anything to you at that school. You're going to be fine. You're going to do good. You're going to do so good. No, he's not going to a new school. Okay, but fourth grade. I loved fourth grade. My teacher in fourth grade was Mr. Cohen. Mr. Cohen and his wife, they were amazing. And they had a dog. The dog was so cute. I don't know. I think it was a Portuguese water dog or something. And the dog always wore a bandana. And he was friends with my mom, him and his wife. because I grew up in the Virgin Islands. It's such a small place. Everybody knows everybody. So my mom was friends with all my teachers. So I couldn't get away with anything, Addie. My mother knew everybody. My mother knew everybody. And I'm drinking this Bloom Sparkling Energy. Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple. And I love it so much. And always with my Carmex. We're back with the Carmex. Andrew! There's Andrew. Andrew! I hope everything's okay where you are. Because I heard that there was a lot of rain and floods there, right, in West Virginia. I hope you're okay, honey, and your family is all right where you are. I saw the devastation there. I'm sending so much love and prayers to everybody there in West Virginia. But how has your summer been going, Andrew? I hope it's been going amazing. Andrew has been messaging me and keeping up with me during the break. Yes, he has, and I appreciate it so much. He's been checking on me. He's like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you live? Kiana! Hi, Kiana! How are you doing, honey? It's so good to see you. Your birthday's coming up too, August 31st. And Roxanne, happy birthday, Kiana. To you and Roxanne, happy early birthday. Cora has a birthday too coming up. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Virgo lady. Yes, this year I'm taking the 4 main classes, and I'm taking Spanish, Child Development Choir, Culinary, and Gym. That's good, Addie. Hopefully you'll have a really good choir director. Zoe did choir in high school, and she did it for the first, I think she did it maybe until she was a junior, but it was very expensive because they had to wear gowns and everything. But she did it the first couple years. She loved it. She was in the women's ensemble. So, yes. Yeah, you didn't get any here. Okay, good, where you're at. You have to go back to school next week. Yes, I think they go back to school here, too, on Tuesday, Andrew. I hope you have a good year. What grade are you going into, Andrew? Junior? You're welcome, Kiana. You're so welcome, honey. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I hope you have an amazing birthday. What do you have planned for your birthday? Do you have anything planned yet? Are you doing anything? But Addie is going into her freshman year, Andrew, and Cora's going into her 10th year. So, yeah. So that's what we've been talking about. 11th grade, yes. Next Wednesday, okay. Here, I think they start school on Tuesday the 25th, I think. I know that I don't think they start school before that, so I think it's Tuesday. Yes, you met him in 6th grade. Sometimes he comes to the middle school and teaches us. Okay, before we go to high school. So you've known him for 3 years already, and he's amazing. Yes, that's so good, Addie. So at least you won't have that not amazing choir teacher that you had during middle school, during the last year of middle school. That's a plus. That's a plus win-win. That is. So that's amazing, Addie. That's amazing. All right, let me move my arms and move my feet. Let's do some steps, everybody. Come on. Do some steps with Lexi and Yappy. And somebody's going to come on and say, what's wrong with you? Are you having a seizure? Are you hitting yourself? No, I'm doing my steps. But you can't see my feet. My feet are going like this. But I have to move my arms because this is where my watch is. So, yeah. But yes, happy birthday for all who has a birthday in August. We pray that you all have awesome, super amazing, exciting birthdays. Thank you, Albert. Thank you. My birthday was exciting, except I was sick. I was sick as a dog on my birthday. So sick. It was awful. I was in bed. I was just all, it was awful. It was all, I was in bed for 5 days straight. Couldn't do my steps, couldn't do anything. You know, I didn't like that. But I'm back now, baby. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So, yes. So, Andrew, are you excited for 11th grade? Big man on campus this year, 11th grade. Next year, though, next year is going to be everything. A senior in high school? Amazing. It's going to be amazing. Amazing. But junior year is so good. It's so good. I love junior year. I was in school in Chicago in my junior year. From 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, and 11th grade, I went to school in Chicago in Hyde Park. So, yes. Yes, never have to see his face again. I know you feel bad for those middle schoolers. I know, Addie. Well, you know what, Addie? Maybe maybe he will not even be there. Maybe he's gonna move on. We could only hope. Could only hope. Cause yeah. Can only hope. We can only hope. Only hope. But yeah, poor middle schoolers. Poor things. Poor things. Not your problem anymore. Not your monkey. Not your circus. You are moving on to greener pastures. Greener pastures, Miss Addie Grace. So yes. I'm so happy for you. I know you're excited. I know you're excited. You know, the little butterflies in your stomach. It's like, ah! So fun, though. So fun. The first day of school is fun. You know, Zoe always loved the first day of school because, of course, she loved always getting her supplies and new stuff. And then I always loved it, too, because every summer I went to New York and spent the summer with my dad. And so every summer we would go shopping. And then if he didn't take me shopping, my aunt would. And my mother would send her all the money for me to go shopping. But then, you know, if I was with my dad, he would take me. And I just loved it. I loved going back to school shopping, getting all the new shoes, getting new book bag, getting everything. I just loved it. Yes, you know, okay, most of your teachers are ready. And our principal announced that one of my favorite teachers is coming back this year. That's awesome, Andrew. Awesome. That makes it nice. And Addie Grace says he needs to go back to those college students. Right. That's what he needs to do because we were not right. College students, and all we did was get treated like that. Yeah. You know, and he apparently doesn't know how to deal with young people. Right? College students are adults. You all were not adults. So, yeah, it's weird to say those middle schoolers because I'm not one of them anymore. I know, Addie, Addie has graduated on to high school, honey. On to high school. Those middle schoolers, yeah, those lowly middle schoolers. Oh my goodness, Addie. It's so fun though, you know. Just like Andrew, you know, when you get up there, after you get freshman year done, then I think the rest of it goes by pretty quickly, right? Because freshman year, there's so much anticipation for your first, especially you, because you go into, well, everybody in freshman year goes to a new school, unless you're in one of those schools that goes from kindergarten all the way up to 12th, or that goes maybe from 8th up, or some of them go from 6th grade to 9th grade, right? But when you go into a new school, it's so much. It's so much. Oh, Addie, did you see my new microphone? Isn't she gorgeous? Hello, gorgeous. I love her so much, Addie. I love her. I'm waiting. I'm getting a new fuzzy, what's it called? A dead cat or a dead mouse? A dead cat. I'm getting one, and it's going to be pink. So I can't wait for that to come. Can't wait for that to come. Ah, so yes. Andrew, did you work for the summer, honey? Did you get any summer jobs this year? Or did you just, spend time with your family and your friends? So yeah, I didn't, well, I was a babysitter. So I babysat my whole life, probably since I was about 7 or 8. But in high school, I babysat. That was my job. I babysat, and some people were mommy's friends, and if they had surgery or anything happened, I would stay over on the weekends, or I would stay over during the week and go to school from their house. And yeah, so that was my big job. When I was in high school, I babysat, and then when I was in 12th grade, I got a job at a law firm, one of my mom's friends, and it was really nice. I loved it. Yeah, you're wondering why you sound a little different. Yes, I got a microphone, Addie. We got a real microphone this time. My other one is still here, though. But we got a real mic this time. We got a real mic trying to drown out some of the noises and things around me. No, you didn't get a job. Okay, Andrew. I was wondering, sometimes kids do summer jobs and not everybody does. Yeah. So I was just wondering. Well, good. I hope you had a good summer. I hope you, Addie, and everybody here had an amazing summer break. It ends too quickly. I really don't feel like anybody needs to go back to school in August. If I was running this country, nobody would go back to school until after Labor Day, period. And you would get out of school in May if I was in charge. Since I'm not in charge, I'm so sorry. And if I had a little one now, because Zoe's a grown woman, she's almost 28 and a half, I would homeschool. I would homeschool. And my child would not be in school from May till September because we would be homeschool and then we would have a long break. Okay, Addie. Meatball, how you doing, Meatball? What's up with you? Happy end of summer. How was your summer been, Meatball? I hope all's good with you. It's good to see you, my friends. Oh, yes, Albert. You said you forgot to tell me the priest, your mommy and daddy all came out of the office, but the priest was laughing at me. Mommy said he laughed because he caught you playing priest. Albert, that is so sweet. Do you see that, Albert? You can have so much fun when you get to that school. Albert, you really are. You really are. I think you're going to just do amazing. You're going to do amazing at Catholic school. You really are, Albert. That's right, because you love playing priest. Yes, you're going to do amazing. You're going to do amazing. I just love it. I love it. I love it. When Zoe didn't go to Catholic school, but we were involved in the church, and Zoe was an altar server. Maybe that's something you'll do, Albert. And Zoe was also, no worries, Meatball. No worries, honey. Yeah, no worries at all. But maybe you'll be an altar server, Albert. That would be amazing. Zoe was an altar server. I was not. I always wanted to be an altar server, but I never was one. But Zoe was an altar server, and so yeah, she liked it. I loved it when she was an altar server. And Zoe was also on the choir in Catholic Church. She was on the youth choir. So yeah, she was on the youth choir. So great minds think alike, P&Q says, because I feel the same way about school. My grandkids went back on August 3rd. Yes! You know what, P&Q? I don't like that. And my birthday is August 9th. If I had to go back to school on August 3rd, oh no, my mother would have to take me out of school. I'd have to be homeschooled because I'm not going back to school on August 3rd. Are you kidding me? It's my birthday. What? Absolutely not. I just think it's too soon. And then they don't get out that early. Some of them don't. Right? You go back in a week? Yes, Meatball. They go back in a week here too. They go back on next Tuesday. Well, less than a week now. But I feel like school shouldn't start until after Labor Day. It shouldn't start until after Labor Day. Right? Ah, this fat bitch! How you doing, my love? How you doing? I am doing amazing. I miss you too. I am having a beautiful week so far. Getting over being sick. I'm still not 100%, but I'm doing good. It's so good to see you. Okay, Addie. So good to see you, my love. Your summer would have been, I know. I'm so sorry, Andrew. I know. And I felt really bad about that because last summer was so amazing. When I met you all last summer, that just made my whole everything. It really did. It really did. And Meepo said hi, chat. And but this year, I don't know. So many things have happened this year, and you hadn't been around much, Andrew, but like Addie knows, and that so many things with people and the bullying and all the stuff, and I just wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't. I kind of lost my zeal for going live. I really did. But I'm back now. Yes, I was sick. I was so sick. Yes, I am getting better. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you so much for a speedy recovery. Thank you. Yeah, I had severe food poisoning, really, really bad. And I got it probably 4 days or 3 days or so before my birthday. And then, of course, my birthday, I was in bed for 5 days. And then I started feeling a little bit better, but then I had a relapse again and I was so sick again. And so, yeah, yeah. P and Q. Meatball said, have fun, Addie. Water park. Yes, have fun, Addie. Have a good time, honey. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Yes. And Angie says, you're fine. I'm just joking. I know, Angie, but I missed everybody. I know. I missed you all. I thought about you all every day. I really did. I really did. But I'm going to try to be back now a little bit. Maybe at least on the weekends I can see you. Or maybe after school, depending on what time of day I'm on. P&Q says, I've been saying lately, if they passed a law where school isn't mandatory, do you know how high, oh my God, how high the dropout rate would be, and probably, it would be so high. It would be so high, P&Q. School is essential. It really is essential to teach us our basics, right? I mean, I have my master's degree, so I went above and beyond. My daughter graduated from high school and she didn't feel like going to college, and I didn't press her to do that because it's not for everybody. But I agree with you. I agree. It would be terrible. I just stopped by to say hi. I miss you. I'm at work right now. Finna clock in. Okay. Have a beautiful Thursday. Dispatch Bridge, have a good day at work. Enjoy your day, honey. I hope it goes smoothly for you. There goes Primo. Hi, honey. Hola. Hola. Mi primo. Yes, if you go live after school, I'm pretty sure I'll be there because I get... Oh, okay, you get out at 2:51 now. What time is it where you are now, Addie? Because I think we're an hour difference, right? Mi boss says, hey, primo. Oye. Oye. Primo says, hey. Daddy told me get off stage if not allowed. Behind that table. You had your hands up in the air like the priest did. Oh, Albert. I'm doing good, Primo. Still a little tentative. Thank you, Primo, for the star. Thank you, honey. And the 100. I'm hanging in there, Primo. I was just thinking, I talked about you earlier in the live stream. Yeah, because Albert said hi. And I said, is Primo here? And he said, oh, no. And I says, no, I told him that you're back at work. How's work going, Primo? You're almost done your first week back. How's it going? 12:45. Okay, Addie, so we're an hour difference. So maybe some days I could be on in the afternoon so you can come on. Yes, P&Q says I say that because so much has changed. Yes, with the schools and teachers, it really has. Thank you, Primo, for the gifts. Andrew gets out at 2:30 and gets home at 3. Okay, we have the same time, I think, Andrew and I. Work has been great. Okay, you're at ease. Yes, yes. I'm so happy, Primo. Pinky says, my Tarzan. Hello, my Tarzan. Hello, my Jane. P&Q from Tarzan. Primo Tarzan. Thank you, Primo. Oh, for the party hat. I love it. So, yeah, how's Jose and Bella? How's my Oscar? How's Tia? How's everybody? Please give everybody my love, Primo. I said this morning, I says, I haven't talked to Primo all week. I think I told P&Q that too. Like, I haven't talked to you, but I'm like, he's back at work. He's at work. He's at work. They're all good, 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 good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Yes. Oh, Albert says, hi, Mr. Primo. Guess what? Monday, I'm going to a new school. Yes, Albert's starting Catholic school on Monday. So, yeah. But besides me being sick, everything has been okay. I can't complain. I'm still, not 100%, but close. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You just created your own at my Tarzan. Well, do it, girl. Do it, Jane. Do it, Jane. Do it, Jane. Cheers to at my Tarzan. From at my Jane. Zoe hooked me up, Prima. I got a new banner for my birthday. New butterfly, new pink butterfly, because pink is my favorite. Thank you, my Primo. Primo's laughing at you, P&Q. Thank you, Primo, for the makeup brush and the flower. It is, right? It's so pretty. Yeah, it's really pretty. And then Mommy's right here. She's right here. Neil. Of course, I can't see Neil. Hey, baby bro. What's up with you? What's up with you, Neil? It's good to see you. I can't see you, but it's good to see you. I know you're here. Okay, here's a joke for you. Mom, I got stung by a bee today at school. Mom, you should have gotten stung by an A. Primo has been a member for 9 months. Thank you, Primo. My love, I appreciate you so much. I truly do. I truly do. You should have got stung by an A. You got stung by a bee, but you should have got stung by an A. I love that. Instead of a B, it should have been an A. Welcome, familia. Thank you, mi primo. Hey there, Mint. Oh, it's Gracie. It's Gracie. That's right. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Gracie. Bariqua's in the building. Gracie, how are you, honey? How's Gran? How's everybody doing? It's so good to see you. I'm so glad that I decided to come on today. Yeah, I was, it's been a month and a half since I've gone live, but I figured I have my new banner. So let me come back and say hi, and it's been amazing. It's been beautiful. It's been really beautiful, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to everybody who stopped in to say hey to me. So happy to see everyone here. Yes, it's been amazing. Been amazing. I missed you too, Kiana. I missed you too. I did. Guess what? Oh, 199. It's almost at 200. Get it, meatball. Get it, meatball. Congratulations. Gracie, you said you're good. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you. I know, honey. I've been sick and just taking my time off. Yes, Primo, please do. And I'll respond. You know, it's GH time in a minute. You know I'm going to respond. You know I always have to mess with you and tell you it's GH time. Hey there, Eclipse. Eclipse said, hey, Lexi, do you remember? I'm sorry that it's been so long. Of course I do, Eclipse. Yes, Albert says, no, forget to hit that like. That's right. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget. And don't forget. Thank you, Primo, so much. Thank you, honey. It's been rough. It really has. That food poisoning almost took me out. It literally almost took me out, and I'm still dealing with the issues. My stomach, yeah, I'm still dealing with that. Prima says, GH, I know no such thing. I know no such thing. But Prima does. She does. Play Hero Butterfly. What's Hero Butterfly, Kiana? Is it a game or a song? Oh, bye, Eclipse. Thank you for coming, sweetie. You're not going to miss anything. I'm getting out of here in a couple of minutes. I've been here for 2 hours. So, yeah, I'm leaving in a couple minutes because I cannot miss GH, honey. I can't miss GH. General Hospital, if you don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you, honey. Please give Grandma love, Gracie, and your family. Yes, Addie says, I spent 2 nights, at your grandparents' house with your cousin. And yesterday we babysat for our 2 little cousins. And they are chaotic. They are chaotic. I took a nap when they went down. Addie, wait till you're a mom, honey. You have no idea. You have no idea. Ask your mother. She'll tell you. She'll tell you. Ask your grandparents. They'll tell you. Thank you, Primo, for the star and the sparkles. Thank you, Primo. Have you had lunch, Primo? Have you had lunch yet, or are you on lunch right now? I'm going to have, I think, hamburger today. Yes, you did. What'd you have for lunch today? Mommy said you can name our GPT chat thing AI. Oh, you got a GPT, Chat GPT. I love Chat GPT. Mine is named Ori. She's amazing. She's my assistant. Your lunch break is almost over. Okay. Taco salad. That sounds so good, Primo. Yes. Aw, P&Q said, my Tarzan, thank you for being here. Yes. Yes. Thank you for being here, Primo. You just got pizza. Enjoy it, meatball. Enjoy it, honey. Pizza is what gave me food poisoning. So needless to say, I won't be having pizza unless I make it myself for a very long time. Primo says P&Q. You're welcome, my Jane. You're welcome, my Jane. At my Jane. At my Tarzan. At my Jane. So, all right, we got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. So what are we going to talk about in 2 minutes? All the YouTube changes. New views starting Monday. Anytime somebody passes through, you get a view automatically. It should have been like that anyway from the beginning. But that doesn't mean engagement. So, yes, seeing lots of ChatGPT ads lately on here. Really? I haven't noticed it, Primo, at all. I haven't. Yes, you want to have kids when you're older, but since I'm the oldest, oh, that's right. All 8 of your cousins on your dad's side are the reason. Addie says they're the reason I'm reconsidering that thought. Yeah, Prima, I haven't seen it. Well, you know what? Unless we're watching on Zoe's channel, I don't get the commercials because I have premium. So I don't get the commercials. Yeah, I don't know how long premium's gonna last, but I don't because I don't even know how I even put it on there in the first place. Stay safe, yes, and blessed, Primo. Thank you. Take care, Primo. Enjoy your GH and the rest of your Thursday. Thank you, Primo. You too. Please give everybody my love. Please give Cesar my love. Please do. Please do. Yes, since Daddy showed you old TV show name. Ah, Knight Rider! Okay, you named a Kit. I love it. I love it, Albert. Kit was all that. Kit was everything. Stay safe and blessed and take care, my Jane. P and Q from Primo. Okay, Kiana, and you're having a store sandwich and Pringles. I love Pringles. I like the plain ones. Sometimes I like the pizza ones. Enjoy it, Kiana. Enjoy, everybody. Mwah. Thank you all for coming today. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know yet. But maybe I'll be here tomorrow, too. I'll definitely be here Saturday for sure. But maybe I'll be here tomorrow. Maybe I will. Because it was excellent. Love you plenty. I see you. And I'm so proud of you. Thank you for coming. Everybody, please take care of yourselves. Give yourselves grace. Love yourself. Until next time, Yappy and Lexi, we out. Mwah. Love you, P and Q. See you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. Bye. Albert says, all of us are so close and we have so much fun and we're honestly crazy. I mean, Addie, and we're honestly crazy together. I don't know how my family deals with us as calm as I am. I'm very different. Yeah, Addie, I'm sure you are. Plus, you have a little brother, so you know the dynamic, right? With the little cousins. But have fun at the water park. Tell your brother and your mommy that Lexi said hi. And I love you. Thank you for the flower, Addie Grace. Mwah. Deuces. I'll see you next time. Have fun today. Love you plenty.